One. Welcome back to another week of
B Zoomin, the special episode where me and Rob look like we have the same haircut.
I have hair?
We both look like we don't have hair, and that's okay. It's a ponytail, no big deal.
Well, there you go. Well, we are excited as we have our second student spotlight of the semester, and we have with us one of our freshmen. So one of the new students on, well, I can't say on campus, but the new students to our Mesa Branch campus, none other than Maddie Wilson. Welcome, Maddie.
Hi.
Well, how's it going your first year? I know you have you even stepped on campus yet?
I have. I get to do my lab on campus, so it's pretty cool. I love it. It's been a blast. I've got to talk to some cool people, learn some new things. So it's been fun.
Very cool. Very cool.
So what major are you, Maddie?
I'm a health science major right now.
Okay, that's what I kind of figured when you said you had labs. I'm sure you can do it. I'm sure you'll stick it out.
Yeah, I'm debating. I kind of like psychology, so we'll see.
Uh-oh. Well, now the program directors are going to start reaching out to you and being like, hey, you should come.
You just made a big mistake.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What drew you to Benedictine? What makes Maddie Maddie?
So I'm from Mesa, Arizona. And what kind of drew me to Benedictine was I like that it was a smaller school because I come from a charter school. So I was like, this will be perfect. It'll be a good fit. It'll kind of be like my old school. So that's what kind of brought me here. Some fun things about me. I'm actually a preschool teacher. So I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. And yeah, that's pretty much me.
That's really interesting. So preschool teacher, are you a TA? Are you fully the teacher? Because I thought you needed a credential. I'm just curious.
Yeah, no, you're good. I'm an assistant right now, but I'm like Montessori certified. And it's pretty cool. It's like a different way of teaching where the kids like choose what they want to learn. So I help out with that. But if I wanted to be like a full teacher, I could just get like Montessori certified to be a teacher.
Very cool. Very cool. And then you also coach a sport, right?
Yeah, I coach volleyball for a 12s team.
How is that going?
Pretty good, as long as they don't have attitudes. That's the tough part at that age.
I was gonna say, I have a 13-year-old myself, so attitude seems to just come with the age group.
That's for sure.
But you never had that attitude at that age, right?
Of course not.
Makes me feel sorry for every single thing I ever said to my mom after coaching. I went to my mom and I said, I am so sorry.
It's so different. It's so weird.
Yeah. Then when you get to my age and you're just like, yeah, whatever. I taught junior high for a few years, and that was like, the best way to treat them was, when they would come and give you attitude or whatever, you just, kind of look at them. And then when they get done, you just go, oh, I'm sorry, were you saying something? Totally just you should try it. It really works well, because then they're like and then they're done. Their attitude is over.
I would feel bad.
It's fun.
I won't feel bad. I might actually try that.
There you go.
They're like my friends.
See the wisdom of the old guy in the Zoom room, I guess. Yeah. So how was your first semester on campus? I know you said you have some in-person classes now, but I imagine most, if not all, were virtual. How did you handle that? How was the transition from being, a student on campus and in a classroom to being, in college and on Zoom? How did that all work for you?
It was pretty good. I had a really good semester. I got a pretty good GPA, so that was good. The professors did a really good job, like with helping us with the transition. So that was really awesome. And they kind of understood since it was virtual. So that was really good too. And I mean, it's not too different. It's sort of the same, just a little bit harder, like work-wise. So it's been pretty good.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the most fun, but you can make the most out of it. And it looks like that's what you're doing.
Oh, for sure. I've met a lot of people too, which is really weird since we're on Zoom. But the little breakout rooms, we've made some friendships, Maddie and I.
Oh, that's good. So then, since you have been on Zoom this whole time, is there anything that you can think of or that you've heard of that you're excited for when we finally do get back on campus?
I think just meeting people. I think that really is it because I'm a very social person. So Zoom is a little hard, but it helps that I can still kind of meet people. But when I get on campus, my goal is to like make more friendships and have fun and go to sporting events, that kind of things.
Well, very cool. You'll definitely fit right in on our small campus. That's one of the things that I love about being at Benedictine is the sense of community. And even in this virtual environment, I know that students are still feeling connected. So it's good to hear that that your experience has been that as well, because that's really what we hope for. So what do you hope to do in the future? You're working on health science now. What are some of your dreams for when you get out of college?
So my goal is to become an occupational therapist. That really stood out to me. It was a way that I could work with kids, but also not be a teacher because I knew I didn't want to do that. And so, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do.
Teaching the preschool has made you run from teaching in general?
That and aftercare. I still teach aftercare. And it's tough. It's fun, but it's tough.
Okay, I got a random question that I've heard or that I've experienced many times coaching 12-year-olds as well. Have you had the little kids that go up to you and they're like, watch me, watch me, watch me, and then they like break dance or do something completely irrelevant? You got to be like, okay, that was
All
cool.
the time. All the time. I mean, the weirdest one I think that happened was we were at our tournament and one of the kids comes up to me and he's like, look over there. And my whole team is doing the hokey pokey. And I was like, we're in the middle of a tournament. What are you doing? I was like, that's great. I'm glad you're like team bonding over there, but what is that?
A great response to that. And you have to learn to keep a straight face because deep down inside, you want to start laughing and just being like, you guys are so strange. But whenever, a 12-year-old does that, you just keep a straight face and you go, so that's 30 seconds of my life I'm never getting back.
That's a good response. You just keep coming back with the responses. I like it.
I tell you, I taught junior high and high school before coming to college, and college is easy. Man, it's like you guys are no sweat to work with.
We're cool.
I wouldn't go that far. No, very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, I think we're going to have a little fun with you right now, Maddie. We're going to do our rapid fire segment, which is I think more hilarious for the types of questions that we come up with on the top of our head. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back and forth between Jackie and I, and we're just going to ask the first question that pops into our mind, and you have to completely answer it. And you don't get no freebies here. You can't get out of it. So we'll just go probably about 5 questions back and forth, and we'll see how you do. So Jackie, I'll let you start. We'll put Maddie on the spot.
Do you prefer spicy food or do you prefer sweet food?
Sweet food. I cannot do anything spicy.
Very cool. All right. Favorite vacation destination, whether you've
Hawaii.
been there or not. Hawaii. Have you been?
Yeah, I think like 4 times now.
Oh, geez, I'm jealous. Okay.
The dream.
Yeah.
All right. How about, since you said you like sweet food, Oreos or Chips Ahoy?
Chips Ahoy.
That's what I say, but apparently that's an unpopular opinion. So thank you, Maddie.
Chips Ahoy are very good. Okay. So movie or TV show that is like a dirty pleasure that like you don't want other people to know that you watch and enjoy.
That's tough. This is gonna sound really cringy, but I watch Teen Mom too.
Teen Mom is so good. I will defend it till yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
So going the same route, same topic. What about a music guilty pleasure?
Oh, that's tough. I really like country music.
That hurt. That really hurt me. Yep, that's a guilty pleasure for you for sure.
Very cool. All right. So now I'm going all blank on it. Well, just what is your favorite thing to do on a Saturday if you got nothing going on? What do you just like to do in your free time?
Probably get food. That sounds really weird, But my friend and I, we always are going to like Dutch or going to In-N-Out just because we can.
That's fair. It's fair. I have
Okay.
like 6 Dutch gift cards, or like the stamp cards that are completely full, and I know they're getting rid of them, so I have to like go to Dutch soon. And
They have an app now.
I
Wait, they're
know,
getting rid of them?
yeah,
Yeah.
That just hurt my heart.
Jackie
But
is
don't
shocked.
worry, they have an app. We're good. If you like
Okay,
scan the app,
okay.
you get points and you get free Dutch. So,
Okay, thank God. So then how about what's your go-to Dutch order?
oh, easy, easy. It's a double rainbow soda with the works and whipped cream.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, and then, and now I'm running out of the questions.
Here, you'll be last question, Ron.
All right, I'll be the last question. Oh, that means it has to be a good question.
Exactly.
Oh, gotta really put her on the spot. Um, I'll just, do you have any siblings or dogs or anything? Or no, I say you have a cat. That was a dumb question. I'm gonna do a do-over. I want a mulligan. I don't know. I got nothing. Tell us something about you that you want everybody at Benedictine to know about you.
Oh, that's pressure. That's pressure. I don't even know.
You just the open book?
Pretty much.
All right,
That's good to know. Yeah. Once we're back on campus, everybody will come to get to know you. And you're going to be with us for at least 3 more years. So definitely get to know Matt at time. I taught her last semester. She's a great student. So I really encourage people at Benedictine to get to know her and a lot of our freshmen. They kind of are forgotten because they haven't really stepped foot on campus. But I was thinking about this a while back. Between our freshmen and transfers that came this year, and our freshmen and transfers that come next year, we're going to have a significant population on campus that won't know really our traditions yet, our campus culture, and we'll do a large part in defining how we come out of COVID. Maddie, I know that you are an exceptional student and a wonderful young woman, and I know you're going to be a leader as our campus comes back from COVID. So students get to know Maddie. She really is going to be somebody to watch coming up here at Benedictine in the next couple of years. Do you have any advice, anything you want to share with our student body before we close for today?
I think to just not procrastinate, even though it's online, like get it done. Get your work done.
Really good advice.
Go ahead and at me on that one. Senioritis is hitting a little bit. That's okay.
Yeah, freshmanitis. It's fine.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Maddie. It's been a pleasure just getting to interview you and put our student spotlight right on you. For our host, Jackie, and myself, this has been another week of
We Be Zoomin'.